welcome to day one of Vlogmas. Today's video is going to be a comprehensive review of Kosas. If that sounds like a good time to you, go ahead and settle in. I'm going to try to keep this video as short and sweet as possible, so we're just going to jump right in. We're going to start by talking about the Kosas Revealer Concealer. This retails for $28. If you are familiar with Kosas at all, you've probably heard lots of people rave about this concealer, and for good reason. It provides a good amount of coverage, but it doesn't leave your eyes looking dry or cakey. I will say the one downside may be finding a match. If you're truly neutral, or if you lean a little bit more pink, you may have to purchase 2 shades to be able to get a great match. As far as the price, $28 for the concealer is on par with other concealers from Sephora. Overall, I would say this is a pretty great product. If you can find the shade that works for you, definitely pick it up. Since we started with a product that everyone loves, we're going to continue that trend. This is the Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. This is just a mini size. The full size retails for $34. I'm not traditionally a powder person, but I actually really like this powder. It's available in 10 different shades, which means you're going to be able to find a shade for just about every skin tone. I have it in the shade Breezy. It definitely did a really great job of smoothing without making my texture look too apparent, which a lot of powders tend to do. So I would say if you're a powder person, and even if you're not a powder person, I would suggest picking up the Cloud Set powder. This next product I don't currently have. I have decluttered it twice. It is the Tinted Face Oil Foundation. It retails for $42. You could probably tell by the fact that I don't currently own it, that I am not a fan. My issue with the Tinted Face Oil Foundation is that if you have any kind of texture, it's going to emphasize it. It also doesn't play very well with different base products because it is very oily. You can't use any kind of water-based primers. You have to be careful about what kind of skincare you put underneath it. For me, it didn't matter what I put underneath it. It just didn't look good. It stuck to all my dry patches. It really emphasized my large pores. You could really see all of my texture. It also has like a velvety finish to it, which is just not my favorite. Also, the price is kind of high. I know if you compare it to like the Ilia serum, it isn't high, but that also has SPF in it and is all around a better product. I know some of you love the Tinted Face Oil Foundation, but if you have texture, I'm going to tell you to run as far away as you can from this product. I don't like it, in case that wasn't clear. Now that we've moved on from the Tinted Oil Foundation, we're going to talk about this Sun Show Bronzer, which retails for $34. It is available in 3 shades. This is the shade Light. As you can see, you get quite a bit of product in here. It is 6 grams. This is a glowy bronzer. So if you like a completely matte bronzer, you are not going to like this. I think this is really nice for summer. I don't know how I feel about wearing it in winter. This is one of those products that I give a review to. It's not a bad bronzer. It's not the best bronzer. It's kind of like a take it or leave it kind of thing. So pick it up if you want to, but you're like not missing out on anything if you choose not to purchase it. We're going to move on to brow products. I only have one brow product, and it is the Air Brow in the shade Clear. If you saw my video talking about different holiday sets, you already know how I feel about this product, and that is I don't like it. It is a waste of time. I don't feel like it does very much to hold the brows. Maybe if you have like cute short brows, but for me it doesn't do anything. Now I have heard that the tinted version is much better, that it's great at filling in. I don't have a need to fill in my brows. I also don't have a desire to try it. So I'm going to say pass on the clear. It does retail for $22, which is a fairly fair price. I just think you'd be better off picking something else. So Kosas does offer a brow pencil. It is called the Brow Pop, and it retails for $22. I'm not a person who fills in my brows, so I have not tried this. And that being said, I can't provide a review for it. We wrapped up the brows. We're going to move on to the cheeks. Now, I don't have the cheek palette. I've had 2 different colorways in the cream formula of the Color and Light palette. However, I had to declutter them because the formula only lasts 6 months and mine went bad. So I'm just going to speak briefly about the formula. As far as how it goes on beautifully, they have high intensity versions and normal intensity versions, which makes it to where people with a variety of skin tones can use their blush and highlighters. I do have to say though that the 6-month shelf life makes it really hard to recommend using or buying this product. So I think you just have to ask yourself, am I going to use this product religiously every single day? I'm going to use this blush and this highlighter and I'm going to make sure I get the most out of it. Or are you going to be okay with knowing you're not going to use the whole thing? I really try to be conscientious about what I purchase. If I know I'm not going to be using an entire product, or that I know I'm going to probably throw it away, I'm not going to purchase it. So for me, despite how lovely the cream formula is, I can't recommend it because there's just no way a normal person is going to be able to use it before it goes bad. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the powder version. The powder version, if you like powder, I think you'll be happy with the palettes. The colors are pretty, the formula is nice. Obviously, if you're a cream person, opting for the powder is not going to make you happy, but if you're a powder person, it's a nice powder. Again, it retails for $34. Now we're moving on to my favorite category of products from Kosas, and that is the lip products. And of course, I have to talk about the Wet Lip Oil Gloss. I have 2 shades. I have the full size of the shade Dip, and then I have a mini of the shade Malibu. I have a whole bunch of swatches on my hand, so I'm going to show you. This is Dip, and then this is Malibu. I love these lip oils. I would purchase them in every single color if I had the budget to do so. They're just really wonderful. They wear nicely, they're easy to apply, and they don't feel sticky, which is like a win-win for everybody. So the full size retails for $22. I would highly recommend this product. Now we're going to talk about their lipstick. They have the weightless lipstick. The full size retails for $28. I have 2 minis. I have the shade Rosewater and I have the shade Stardust. So I have swatches, as you have seen. So this is the shade Rosewater and this is the shade Stardust. This Rosewater shade is absolutely lovely. A lot of people really like it. The Stardust shade is just not a shade that works well for my skin tone. But as far as the formula, it is weightless. It goes on, it feels very creamy. It's not waxy at all. I really enjoy the weightless lipstick. I would pick the lip oil over the lipstick just because that's my preference. But you wouldn't be disappointed in either one. So the final lip product we're going to talk about is the Lip Fuel. It is an active lip balm. It retails for $18. This is what it looks like. Just as a warning, if you crank it up, you cannot crank it down. So now I cannot put the lid on here. This retails for $18. It comes in like a variety of shades, and it also comes in a clear. It's easy enough to put on. I have no problems with it aside from this packaging. However, if I had to choose, I think I would choose the lip oil or the weightless lipstick over this. We're gonna move on to the eyes, and that brings me to the Big Clean Mascara. I'm not gonna dance around it. I do not really like this mascara. It's super goopy. I often have to like wipe it before putting it on. It makes my eyelashes very heavy. Like I definitely feel like I'm wearing mascara, which is not something I think I've ever said before. And it also makes my eyelashes kind of droopy. So this retails for $26, which is pretty average as far as price for a mascara at Sephora. However, I can't recommend this at all. Moving on from mascara, we have the 10-second eyeshadow. They call it the watercolor for your lids. I have it in the shade Globe. It is very liquidy. You have to shake it a lot before you use it. One thing to note is that it has a very big opening, and so if you were to like go like this, it will spill out. This is currently available in 4 shades. It's all right. It's one of those products that I will use. I like it. I will not buy any other shades in it, and I probably would not repurchase it. I would say I prefer the Ilia better, but it's not as liquidy as this, so it's kind of hard as a comparison. However, they just have better shades. The shades that this come in are just not that appealing to me. They have like a magenta and a blue and a bronze, and then this is like a champagne color. As far as how it blends, you definitely want to put it on one eye, blend it, apply it to the other eye, and blend it, because you run the risk of not getting it blended before it dries down and looking silly. So I would say this is a product. It's not bad. I will tell you though to not purchase the holiday version. This came in a set. I don't even know if you can buy it individually, but this particular shade, I'll have it linked below because I can't remember exactly what it is. It pretty much blends away to absolutely nothing. So this is a no-go in this color, but the Globe isn't bad. Next, we're going to talk about body care, which I honestly think these products are like the hidden gems of Kosas. I have the AHA Serum Deodorant. I have it in the Serene Clean. I haven't tried the unscented version. So basically, this is an AHA serum-based deodorant. So it doesn't work like a typical like deodorant that you would get at like Target. If you think you can't use an alternative type of deodorant, you should try this. I am addicted. I love it. It's $15. I honestly can't speak more highly of this deodorant. It also has a very nice unisex smell, so anybody can use it. And the last product we're going to talk about is the Kosas Sport Good Body Skin AHA Enzyme Exfoliating Wash. This is kind of like Kosas's answer to the Necessaire body wash. This is $15, so it's like significantly cheaper than the Necessaire product and significantly better. So if you really want to try an AHA body wash to help with like acne or KP, or just to make sure your skin is like getting nicely exfoliated, you'll want to try this product. I think it's sold out on the Kosas website, but I believe it's available at Sephora. This is definitely a really great product. Whew. Okay, so now that we have gone through all of that, we're just going to wrap this up with some final thoughts. overall, Kosas is a brand that you should consider trying if you haven't tried it. The only products that I would say to me maybe skeptical of is obviously the tinted facial oil, particularly if you have textured or aging skin. I did not like the mascara. It weighed my eyes down, and then it weighed my eyelashes down. And then this in the clear, I would steer clear of that. And then again with the cream blush and highlighter duo, just think if you want to try to use that product every single day for 6 months or not. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, I really appreciate a thumbs up. If you have any thoughts on Kosas, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And until next time, bye.